MLB's coverage of baseball on the show brings us to the home of the Braves, SunTrust Park. It's the home opener of this new season between the Chicago Cubs and the Atlanta Braves. Matt Vasgersian here with you. It's been a long off season, a lot of changes, but these folks here tonight are ready to get their first real look at their guys here this year. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club. All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Atlanta Braves.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who'll get the starting assignment here in this home opener. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. He's got great power. I love watching a guy could take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
Julio Teheran gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And I'm locking in on second baseman Ozzie Albies right now. This guy is an elite defender. Came up as a shortstop through the minor leagues until he dislocated his elbow. Has since moved over to second base, and also both sides of the plate. A switch hitter with this kind of swagger and this kind of defense doesn't come along often.
Now at the plate, Javier Baez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and one strike. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
Yeah, Matty, coming off last night's W, we had a chance to catch up with the manager. He just liked the way guys are playing. They're showing up to the yard ready to go. They're playing as a collective group. A lot of good things happening in this clubhouse.
Here's a huge swing by Baez and a ball sent to deep left field. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game. A solo home run there for Javi Baez. Second home run early in the year, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, this has started off certainly quick. First batter of the game goes deep. Dare I say, ambush tactics?
Batting second.
Here's Ben Zobrist now.
Ben Zobrist.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Teheran is kind of an interesting guy when you dig into his starting pitching tendencies. As starters go, he does a nice job of limiting base hits, but what's proven to give him trouble at times is the walk. he tends to issue a lot of free passes, more than you'd like to see.
That's an interesting note, Matty D. I think one of the things that he doesn't give himself enough credit for, when he falls behind in the count, 2-1, 3-1, he's the kind of guy that's just not going to lay one in there and let you whack it. He's going to start with a fresh count with a new batter. So I wouldn't look at that as a negative. He just isn't the kind of guy that's real aggressive when he falls behind in the count.
So in now for Chicago, Chris Bryant. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte's there. 1 out.
Batting fourth, the catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Standing in, Wilson Contreras. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
The 1-1 makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Into the box now, Daniel Descalzo, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Popped up. Swanson is there for it, and that ends the inning. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the first coming up from SunTrust Park, and the Cubs have an early 1-0 lead. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Cole Hamels will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This is a fun guy to watch pitch. Almost struck out 200 batters last season, so he does have swing and miss capabilities. But the thing I like, he commands the strike zone. He commands the running game. Just a real solid pitcher. Looking forward to him twirling it in this one.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Stepping up now, Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. 1-1 pitch is a circle change. It hits the target 1-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another 1-2 delivery. Changeup called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, as he rips it on the ground to second. Taken in by Zovis on to first, and Markakis is retired 2 away.
Batting third, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Previously against Cole Hamels, he's collected 11 hits in 46 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Looking at his career totals, Freeman is quickly approaching 200 career homers. Looking to inch closer here. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They're down 1-0. Striding in, Jason Hayward, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Jason Hayward.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Nick Castellanos now. He drove in the other of the 2 runs in that game yesterday. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. Donaldson takes it in. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away
Batting
now.
8th, the pitcher, number 35, Cole Hamels.
Digging in now, Cole Hamels. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a line drive. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Hey, pretty good swing right there by the pitcher. I know he'll be telling his boys in the dugout to take some hitting lessons from him if he's going to square line drives up all day.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. 1-0 the count. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Hamels, the runner at first with 2 gone. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Here now the 2-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Cubs strand 1. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Leading off the inning, Ronald Acuna.
Leading
and
up
they'll
for
need
the
him to
Braves,
get something going here.
the left fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Circle change, too low, ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 2-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off
second
base,
baseman,
and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. As Hansel jump ahead of him, it's 0-1. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. And all that gets him on the mound. safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. So a runner at first with one man gone, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. He's set. Here it comes. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting 7.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Now the 0-1. Well, it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Now a throw over, and he's back standing. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back easily. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, as he puts it on the ground to third. He's right there, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We've played 2 full. It's the Cubs 1 and the Braves 0. Here's Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Javier Baez.
Now here it comes. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Fastball swung on and missed.
0-2.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Ready for another chance? Ben Zobrist, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
In there for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded to first. Freeman's got it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Good change up there as he takes command. 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Bryant leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. Here it comes on 0-2. And another foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. 1 left for the Cubs. They lead it 1-0. At the plate, Julio Teheran, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The pitcher, Julio Teheran.
Here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Fouled off. Payoff pitch one more time. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Now, I know he struck
The
out there,
center
but for a
fielder,
pitcher,
number 11.
that's a pretty solid at bat.
Enter.
Anytime you can make an opposing
NC
pitcher out there
Arte.
work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Here's Ender Inciarte. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Runs up and gets this one down. Bryant is right there. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled.
Now batting.
Well, you know, he
The
had
right
a good
fielder.
idea right there. The
Nick
infield was playing back, but it's not
Markakis.
going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Digging in to try it again, Nick Markakis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. On a big swing there from Markakis. He didn't get it to make it strike 2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. Into the box now, Daniel Descalso. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to lower his sights a little bit right now. We talk a lot about this, the elevated heater. We're seeing it so much in today's game. He's got to find a way to make this pitcher work down in the zone just a little bit more. You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Swing and a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Wow, there's a case of a ball up in the zone. Not the easiest pitch in the world to get underneath and drive it out of the ballpark. Good piece of hitting right there. Ball up in the zone. He didn't miss it. He destroyed it.
Now batting.
Here's
Right
Jason
fielder.
Hayward now.
Jason Hayward.
As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. To short. Swanson picks it up. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting.
And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both of these guys working in pretty much the same realm. Just a 1 mile an hour differential from 94 down to 93 is the top speeds. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. Now a swing and a little tapper to the left of the mound. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Cole Hamels.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll leave things up to Cole Hamels, the pitcher. First offering on its way. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Hit on the ground to third. Donaldson's up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 Chicago. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Blazak, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning.
Freeman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. And he misses there. 1-2.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
The 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Therefore it is Baez, and he's got it for the first out.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone. But maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back. And the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. As Hamels will jump ahead of him, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. I just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. The 0-2 once more. Throw on to first, and Hamels has retired the first 2 in the inning.
Up next for Atlanta, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Turned on down the line, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing
The batter, number 7.
because that's his second hit of the ball game. This was a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Albies stands at second with 2 gone. A ball and a strike. Swanson is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Hamels comes set. Here's the 1-2, and he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Now at the plate, Albert Almora comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The center fielder, number 5, Albert.
First pitch of the at bat on its way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. A ball and a strike. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch hit softly down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit, and now it'll rattle up against the wall. Throwing to second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Into the box, Javier Baez. He swings and grounds it to short. Swanson brings it in and safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
Now back.
You don't hero as a pitcher. That can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Standing in now, Ben Zobrist, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Zobrist has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's another 0-2. Swing, and he pops him up. Albies ranging into shallow right. He tracks it down as the runner will challenge his arm and head for third. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Settling in now, Chris Bryant. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Chris Bryant goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Striding into the box, Wilson Contreras, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. Line drive to center field. Inciarte is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Cubs strand a couple, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping in, Josh Donaldson. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
That's the ball.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2.
Again, a 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Man, this guy's on his game today,
Now
not
batting.
only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Stepping in now, Tyler Flowers. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed. 0-2.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes
The
in this
pitcher,
inning.
number
He
49.
looks really sharp out there, guys.
Julio Teheran.
Stepping in, Julio Teheran. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Hamels peers in. First pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Boy, Bueller, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You
The
have the
center
pitcher
fielder,
up with
number
2 outs,
11.
and he extends the
Enter.
inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit
Arte.
8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now he could have some issues here.
Here comes the first pitch.
That's a ball.
And this is off the corner and low. Ball 1. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Ready with the 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Braves strand 1. They trail things here 2-0. In now, Daniel Descalzo. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
In the last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's
Now
a back
batting,
foot slider.
right fielder,
Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
In now, Jason Hayward. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Pitch is popped up. Teheran will do this himself, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Striding in once again, Nicholas Castellanos. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. To second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
That's a really difficult turn for a first baseman. You have to come get the ball, make a strong, accurate throw. So you need 2 good throws, not an easy double play to complete.
Into the box now, Cole Hamels. Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and he will get a force out on the play. Oh, talk about stick-to-itiveness there, and that will end the inning. We'll see Nick Markakis when we come back. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Cubs lead it 2-0. Digging in, Nick Markakis.
Leading up
He'll
for
lead it
the
off
Braves,
here against Cole Hamels.
the right fielder.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this will be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Here it comes. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Hit hard back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Standing in, Freddie Freeman. No hits to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Castellanos moves over. Oh, it's off his glove, and it drops.
Yeah, Matt,
Up next for Atlanta,
that base knocks right
the
off
left
the bat
fielder,
here. As we take a look at the numbers,
Acuna
you see they aren't
Jr.
that bad, but he's definitely got into a no-out jam here. We'll see if he can get out of it.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. First pitch of the at-bat. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
Takes this the other way to right, and he will reach down to pluck this one off his shoe tops. A fine play there for the first out.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie
Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses for ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Albies with a 1-1 count now. Now a look and a throw back to second, and he'll get back in standing. Now the 1-1 pitch. This pitch is popped up, and no one will track it down. Next pitch from Hamels tonight will be number 73 for him in the ball game. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Markakis over at second. Freeman is over at first with 1 away. Spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back in standing. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way, and he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
I think we're starting to see the frustration
batter, number
mount from this
7.
offense. It's
Shortstop.
been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Standing in now, Dansby Swanson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Hamels comes set, coming at him with the 0-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
The 2-2. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Ball 3. 3-2 now. Full count still. Descalso into foul territory. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Back here at SunTrust Park, getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Shane Green will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 19, Shane Green.
Digging in once again, Albert Almora. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Albert Almora.
First delivery to him on the way. That finds the zone, a called strike. Pause, and the 0-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Really good late bite on that slider right there.
Now
the best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Javier Baez will stand in again as they're back at the top of the order, and will go back here as well. This is when he led off the ball game, as he really gets him off to a fast start with a solo home run. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Stepping into the box, Ben Zobrist. Head-to-head battles with Shane Green. He's just 1 for 6. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Now the 0-1. A two-seamer there as this is fouled off to the left side. 2 runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Grounded back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Now batting.
Nice effort
third
by the
baseman,
shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
First pitch on its way. And a slider bounces, and that'll get on by. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And things have really unraveled on him in a hurry. He gives up a 2-out single, then he throws a wild pitch to put him into scoring position. He basically just threw a double, and he didn't even earn it.
Zobrist at second with 2 down. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Popped up. Freeman moving to his left, and the inning is over.
Ladies
Cubs
and
strand
gentlemen,
1
it's time
as they're
for the
unable to add to their
7th
2-0
inning
lead.
stretch.
To bat for Atlanta,
Leading
Josh
up
Donaldson.
for the Braves,
He went down on strikes
the
last
third
time
baseman.
up.
Yeah, but it was a good
Josh
changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that
Donaldson.
pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Steve Cishek gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 41, Steve Cishek.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there, strike 1. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Their count now at 2-2. Straight up. Descalso ranging into the outfield, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Tyler Flowers.
Stepping in now, Tyler Flowers. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a two-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him, as the Braves have come back to tie things up at 2 apiece.
Some guys just have a knack for the dramatic. He comes up in a big spot and just cranks one out of here to even the score. Not a bad time to get your first homer of the year, huh?
Pinch hitting for the Braves.
Will grab a bat and
Number
hit for the
14.
pitcher here.
Matt Joy.
First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. No outs, nobody on. Joyce in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Three and 0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him.
Number 11.
And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Coming to the plate now, Ender Inciarte. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for this sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Ender Inciarte is
The batter,
retired for the first
the
out
right
in the
fielder,
bottom half of the 7th inning. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Into the box, Nick Markakis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Coming in is Almora. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
So stepping in, Freddie Freeman. He singled his last time up.
Fans, a new season is upon us, filled with hope and optimism for the months ahead. And what better way to stay involved all season long than with a full or partial season ticket plan? Whether you're looking for a handful of marquee games or all 81 home games, we've got a plan to suit every fan's needs.
First pitch on its way. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Fouled off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a sinker there. Swung on and missed for out number 3. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. 7 complete here tonight, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece.
Your
Evans has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 50, Jerry Blevins.
Next Next will be the cleanup hitter, Wilson Contreras. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
First pitch of the at-bat. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Ready on 0-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Into the box now, Daniel Descalso. A ball and no strikes. The head-to-head numbers against Jerry Blevins. He's 1 for 4. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Now the 2-0. Left side. Donaldson's there. Over to Albies. On to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
Now that's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
In now, Jason Hayward. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
The left fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Standing in now, Nicholas Castellanos. And it's grounded just foul down the line. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a liner. Foul. A pause and the 0-2. Strike 3 and the potential go-ahead run left on base. 1 left for the Cubs, and this game is still tied at 2-2. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Ronald Acuna. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Acuna Jr. Ladies and gentlemen,
is on the pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
For Chicago, number 24, Craig Kimbrell.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Kimbrel, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. A couple of pretty good performances turned in on the mound so far, as evidenced by the numbers there as we show you the starter comparison in this 2-2 ball game. One away for the Braves here in inning number 8, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
Behind 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The batter, number 7.
To go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the 8th, as it's starting to look more like 1 run may be enough to win this one. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dansby Swanson. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Kimbrel's ready. Here comes the first pitch. And they start him out away with a called strike.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
2 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. Ready on 0-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Down in order go the Braves. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Anthony Swarzak will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Swarzak.
Anthony Rizzo is going to come on and pinch hit here, and this is an important at-bat, leading things off in the 9th in a tie ball game.
Rizzo.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Swarzak, a 6'4" right-hander. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go in the high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Anthony Rizzo is retired to kick off the inning.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Stepping in now, Albert Almora. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. Scooped up. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Javier Baez. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Into his windup, the 1-0. And it's grounded foul. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A shot down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Score remains 2-2.
Ladies
Brandon
and gentlemen,
Morrow
your
enters to
attention,
do the
please.
pitching, and best case
Now
scenario
pitching
for
for
him
the
is to
Chicago
push
Cubs.
this one into extra innings.
Number 15, Brandon Morrow.
Digging in and looking for
Leading
more,
up for
Josh
the
Donaldson.
Braves.
He reached on a single
third
last
baseman,
time and later wound up
Josh
scoring.
Donaldson.
Here comes the first pitch. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
A ball and a strike. Morrow, a California-born ball player. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Morrow readies the 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Now batting, catcher, Tyler.
Ready now, Tyler
Flowers.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Bases are empty. 1 man out. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. 2-2 the count. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
3-2.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Number 45.
Francisco Cervelli will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Cervelli.
In there for strike one, 0-1. Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli. 2 out, nobody on. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Now the 1-2. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and this game is still tied at 2-2.
Your
Mark
attention,
Melanson
please.
takes the mound
Now
as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 36, Mark Melanson.
Now batting, Ben Zobrist. His career numbers against Melanson. He comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. He also has 1 home run. Here's the first pitch to him. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will hang up a bit too long as it's taken in chest high for the first out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Into the box now, Chris Bryant. Swing and a liner. But there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Wilson Contreras. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit to first. Freeman is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ender Inciarte. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Pitch on the way. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
In now, Nick Markakis. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
And that catches the high outside corner. 1-2 now. Brandon Kinsler comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Number 20, Brandon Kinsler.
The 1-2. Popped him up. Bryant in foul ground makes the play, and there are two gone now.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Now to the plate, Freddie Freeman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The set and the 1-1. Flying toward right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on
base.
base.
Left fielder.
Let's see if someone can catch a gap.
Amunkey Jr.
Into the box, Ronald Acuna, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 0-1 off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And it's 1-2.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Just hung in there on that one. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. 1 left for Atlanta. Score remains 2-2. Stepping into the box, Daniel Descalso. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
Daniel Descalso.
First pitch on its way. Shot toward second. So he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
Standing in now, Jason Hayward. He swings and grounds it to short. Over to Albies. On the first, and a big ground ball there as they turn the double play on Hayward.
Well, it was a promising start with the leadoff man on in a tie ball game, but there's nothing like a double play ball that changed the course of an inning.
Stepping in now, Nicholas Castellanos. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Into the wind, the 0-1. Hit out towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And if the Cubs are thinking about turning to their bench here, there you get a look at what's available for them.
Your
Kyle
attention,
Schwarber
please.
will be called upon here to
hitting
hit
for
with
the
the
Cubs.
game on the line.
Number 12, Kyle Schwarber.
Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Ball hit out to Albies at second base. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning.
Your
David
attention,
Phelps
please.
takes over now to start the home 11th,
Chicago,
and he's looking to get this one
number
to the
37,
visiting 12th.
David Phelps.
Digging in, Ozzie Albies. He's doubled and singled in
for
4
the
at-bats
Braves,
in this contest.
the second baseman, Ozzie
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Albies.
Ball 1. Bryant might try to make a play on it. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare. A guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Got him swinging on the fastball there.
The
Ozzie
shortstop
Albies is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
Swanson.
Stepping up to the plate, Dansby Swanson. His past batting line against David Phelps. He's 0 for 4. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Here's the 0-2. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The 0-2 once more. Is taken for ball 1. The 1-2 is a ball down and away.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one.
That's the
4th time he struck out in this game alone. And that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
In now, Josh Donaldson. As he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Into the wind, the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Baez scoops it up on to first, and that'll mean a 12th inning is in order as this inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. On to inning number 12 we go, and we are tied 2-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here.
Ladies and gentlemen,
gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning.
For Atlanta. Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 51, Chris Martin. Now playing shortstop and
coming
batting
to the plate
9.
now, Albert Almora.
Number
He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. First offering on its way. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. The 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. Albies picks it up. And there's one away.
The batter.
This programming note to pass along. Due to the length of our game tonight, the long-running animated series The Wilkersons will not be seen this evening. Again, no episode of The Wilkersons after the game tonight. So striding in, Javier Baez. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And they have taken the lead. So it's a solo shot to dead center as they've taken the lead. It's now 3-2. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby deal. A ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Into the box now, Ben Zobrist. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. The throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Standing in now, Chris Bryant. Takes this the other way to right. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the throw in gets away from him. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. And he is out retreating to third as they slap the tag on him.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Wilson Contreras. He was a ground out victim last time up. From the stretch. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And a dive, but he's back. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now he'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So 1 run here on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and a runner left. And now we'll see if what's left of this crowd can rally their troops. Bottom of the 12th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 3 and the Braves 2.
Leading up for the Braves.
Ready for another shot now. Tyler Flowers. He rounded the bases on a home run back in the 7th. Fly ball out toward left center field. Castellanos arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
Now in the box, Adeiny Echeverria. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And a good first pitch as he gets him to bounce one on the ground out towards second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Ready once again, Ender Inciarte. His past batting line against David Phelps. He comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Castellanos giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner.
The right fielder.
Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Your attention,
now
please.
with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a pinched runner as they try to get a little more speed out there.
Hamilton.
Into the box, Nick Markakis. Now that's popped up. The catch is made, and the Cubs have taken game one of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Cubs posted 15 total hits in the ball game. David Phelps claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 3 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of SunTrust Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.